Morning, everybody. Welcome to Uniquely Robin. So this is Robin. I just wanted to give you a little preview, a little weekend video. Usually on the weekends I just do flip throughs and things like that. I just wanted to give you an update on some of the stuff that we're going to be doing next week, so that if you want to craft along, you can have some supplies. Some of the things that we're going to use next week, we are going to be using some envelopes. These are just like card envelopes. Actually, I got a big box of, I think they were like wedding invitations or something, at a thrift store, and it had these big envelopes, but they're really good size, and they're lined inside, and it's kind of pretty lined paper. It also had in the box some small envelopes. It also came with these. So we're going to use these one day to put a little journal in. Probably this way. I like that way better. If you don't have those kind of things, this is just, I mean, it's cardstock. You can cut this out of any paper. And you don't have to have the point on it if you don't want. You can make it rounded. You can make it square. I mean, it's your craft. You just take whatever ideas you like and do them the way you want. We're going to be using some... I keep dropping stuff on the floor. Some of these cardstock things to make tags out of. We're going to be using some of the window envelopes next week. Oh, these are my Edith Scrapbooking with Me templates. If you subscribe to her channel, she gives free templates every once in a while. I love her templates because I don't have a die cutting machine or a envelope maker and stuff, so her templates are great. I love them and I use them all the time. You know, big envelopes, you know, all those envelopes you get in the mail that you think, oh, just trash and throw them away. Let's save the landfills a little bit and we'll make something gorgeous out of them. And we are also going to be using some of these hanging file folders. There's a project we're going to do with those also. So just a little heads up, because I know, well, I know a couple of people that do craft with me and like to kind of know ahead of time what kind of things we're going to be working with so they can gather up some of their stuff and do it with me, which I love. I love knowing that there's somebody else out there crafting right along with me as I'm crafting. It's usually just me here in the house. My husband's at work during the day when I do my videos on my crafting. So yeah, to know somebody else is doing it with you is great, because it's always much more fun to do anything, crafting, exercising, anything, when you have a partner. Well, one of the things we're going to make next week is we're going to make this little booklet, and we're making those out of those envelopes that I just showed you, those big envelopes. Not showing you inside yet, but this is what we're going to make. I did get an inspiration from this, or for this, from Edith that Scrapbooking with Me. You really need to check out her channel because it's great. I usually have it playing anytime I'm doing any kind of crafting if I'm not doing a video. Her Tracy Fox Loves Junk Journals is wonderful. Fifi, I can't remember right offhand what the name of her YouTube channel is. She's on my list that I watch. The Firefly Studios, Paper Outpost, Nick the Booksmith. I try to link a lot of them that I watch below in case you want to check them out, because they're great ladies and they all have great YouTube channels, and you learn a lot from them. I personally think that if somebody makes something that I've made, you know, that's the greatest form of flattery to me, and telling me that they like what I do. Some people don't like that. They don't want you using their stuff, but I've never thought any of these ladies were that way. And you're always going to be using other people's ideas sometimes when you watch YouTube, even if you don't realize that you are using someone else's idea, because when you watch enough YouTube, things stick in your head. And they're not going to be exactly the same because you're not that person. There's always going to be something different about them. There's always going to be your style in there somewhere. But if you do use something that you know you saw on a YouTube channel, link them below, so people can go check their channel out too. That's just a nice thing to do. But yeah, we're going to be making this. I'm going on a tangent, I know. Been here by myself all day. We're also going to be using this, what we're going to use the hanging file folder for. I didn't have any extra ones, but we have a few less file folders in our filing cabinet now. That's okay. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I will replace them eventually. But yeah, we're going to be making this. Not sure the one we're making, if we're going to put a handle on it or not, but you can put a handle on it, so you can carry it. But we're going to be working on those two things. Just a little intrigue, hopefully, to get you excited about what we're going to do. I'm going to work this weekend on trying to come up with some other stuff to go along with those, because there's a lot of things that you can use those envelopes for. There's a lot of things you can use any envelopes for. And check out, you know, like I said, the people that are listed below, they have a lot of great ideas. Very wonderful women. Facebook groups, they have a lot of great ideas and give you a lot of encouragement. I'm really glad that I did join the Facebook groups. It took me a long time to decide to do that, because we had Facebook before. My sister moved to North Carolina a few years back, and I had Facebook so that I could keep in touch with her and the kids and see their pictures and stuff like that. But you know, our Facebook got hacked, people were in our bank accounts, and just a whole big thing. I don't want to get into all that, but kind of made me, you know, gun shy of getting back into that social media stuff. For the last, you know, 2-3 years, we have not had any social media whatsoever. Basically had restrictions on our phones and everything else. You know, because there's always somebody out there that's going to try to get at you. But my husband and I talked, you know, long and hard about the YouTube and the Facebook and doing it, you know, for the business that I'm trying to get started here. And we decided we would give it another try. Still a little iffy on it, still a little worried about it, but you know, I've met a lot of nice, interesting people on there. Beautiful artistries on there. These girls who make these digital designs are just awesome. I would like to know what kind of program is good for a beginner. If anybody out there knows what kind of program is good for a beginner, I'd like to play around with that a little bit and see if it's something that I could do or not. You know, even if for no other reason, just, you know, for my own journals. But, yeah, I mean, it's awesome, the amount of talent that is out there in the world. So I'm trying to focus, you know, on the good side of it instead of the bad side of it, and we'll see what happens. But love y'all, be safe, have a great day, God bless, bye bye.